Hi everyone, and welcome to week 30. I am 30 weeks and 3 days, and that is from as far along as I am from my original due date, my original estimated due date, which was May 26th. I'm actually only 60 days away from the beginning of my induction if she does not decide to come on her own before that, which will be on May 19th, which is really exciting because it's less than a whole 2 months away. By 2 days, yay. But I'm really excited about that. As far as symptoms from changing from last week, nothing's really changed. I'm still having hot flashes. I do have little bouts of nausea. I'm not experiencing really any headaches anymore. That was a big thing for me throughout the whole pregnancy. I don't know if I mentioned it very much, but definitely feeling a lot better as far as that goes, and I feel really actually pretty good aside from the hot flashes. I do have mood swings, which I feel so terrible for my husband, and I get out of breath a lot. I kind of feel like she's just grown overnight. Yesterday I told my husband, I was like, she just decided today that she was going to grow, and I don't know if it was because she had changed position night before last or what, but she has her legs, like her butt and legs, up over top of my rib cage, and it makes it a bit uncomfortable because it's not directly underneath of my chest, but it's getting pretty high up there, and you can definitely tell she's there. Her movements are very strong. So there's no questioning that she's there, and some of them are kind of painful. You know, you get the ones where you feel like it's bone to bone, where she just is stretching so hard that you're like, oh, okay. But I have noticed that feeling her hiccups when she gets them are a lot more noticeable. I did mention that her legs are up, which I kind of felt like they were. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and my doctor felt around and he was like, oh, of course, it's not 100% accurate, but it definitely feels like she's head down. And, he gave me any kind of signs or symptoms that could, lead us to think that I could go into preterm labor or whatever. But I really don't think with all of the cervical problems that I have that I will go into labor on my own, which is why I have the induction day scheduled already. But if she wants to come on her own and my body decides to do that, I would be so happy. And that would be really exciting just because I just don't expect to go into labor on my own. But I have been feeling a lot more energetic. I was feeling kind of tired, and definitely by the evening I'm exhausted. But I've been feeling more energetic. I've been able to do a lot of work outside. My son is actually staying with my parents right now for a few days, so I can get some last-minute projects done around the house. This is kind of like our last stretch of time that my husband's going to be doing a lot with work. Like, he's going to be out doing field problems for days at a time, like on and off for the next 3 weeks up until Easter. So I'm planning on doing stuff around the house and then heading to my parents, and we'll be celebrating Easter with them, which is really exciting. And then just to think that it'll be like a month, a little over a month after Easter, and our daughter will be here. That is so exciting. As far as cravings, I crave really only one thing, well, two things. I really like chicken salad with relish in it, and I have been craving ice cream sandwiches, Blue Bell, I think that's what it's called, full with a cow on it. Blue Bell ice cream sandwiches, which is terrible. However, their ice cream sandwiches are to die for, and I just seem to not be able to get enough. Of course, I got mini sandwiches that have less calories in each serving, so it's not as bad, and it's smaller servings, and I only limit myself to one. So hopefully that'll be okay. It is kind of embarrassing. I hadn't gained any weight for almost 8 weeks, and then I switched over to my 2-week appointments because I'm in my 3rd trimester, and all of a sudden I start gaining weight. I gained almost 2.5 pounds in 2 weeks, and that is a lot of weight in 2 weeks. Of course, I realize some of it's going to me and some of it's going to the baby, but definitely I never experienced that with my son. And I'm starting to get nervous that she's going to be a big baby, just because my placenta was in the front with my son, so I didn't feel as much movement, but she definitely feels like she's getting really big, and I'm only at 30 weeks. So, yeah. So those are my cravings, and those are my symptoms. I'm going to show you my belly, and I'm probably going to do a diaper bag review / like what I'm packing in my daughter's hospital bag. I really didn't pack a hospital bag for my son, so I kind of have an idea of what I want. Of course, seems like it was so long ago. That any suggestions or opinions of what you would pack would be wonderful. So I'm just going to do a really quick belly shot, and that'll be it for week 30. Here's my belly. Sorry, I'm wearing kind of like work clothes. I'm going to be painting the outside trim. And here's my belly. Get a full shot of it. I just feel like I'm really thick. And I feel like my belly is just, I don't know. I feel like it's grown a little bit, but not like a ton. And I did tell you guys about getting this one new stretch mark, and I don't know if you can see, but I had stretch marks here, and they were just faded, but it appears that I'm getting really small new ones, and that's how I kind of can tell that my belly is bigger than it was with my son, just because it's gotten to that point where I'm starting to get new stretch marks. So there's my belly. And my total weight gain, I think, is like 21 pounds, which my doctor's like, because I'm freaking out about that much weight. I only gained 13 pounds with my son. So it's a little worrisome to me. But my doctor said that he wasn't going to worry about it until I reach around like 35, 40 pounds of weight gain. So to him, my weight gain is wonderful. I actually really was so pleased with all my results. My glucose and everything was perfect. I just continually worried about my blood pressure because with my son I was at risk for preeclampsia, and I was just worried that again I would have that. But my blood pressure has been wonderful. I think at my appointment yesterday it was like 110/70. So I've just been so relieved and blessed to have a really healthy pregnancy. Especially, I'm so blessed and so thankful because my last pregnancy before this it ended in a miscarriage, and just have a pregnancy go so wonderfully and healthy, I'm just truly so thrilled about it. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you for week 31. Bye.